online crew. I made it. I am half an hour later than I am normally live. So if you found me, well done. It has all been happening today. I've been on calls for the last 2 hours back to back to back to back. And so I had to change the timing of this live video to be half an hour later than I'm normally live. So if you found me, well done. Please say hello. I'm glad you found me, and it's awesome to be here live to share with you. I want to share with you one of the biggest difference that I've had in my business, coming from somebody from the corporate world who knew nothing about online marketing, building a business online, attracting people to me, attraction marketing, all of that, to being a multiple six-figure earner. How does that happen? And I'm sure there's some of you that get really, really frustrated with your results online. And you've been doing this for a while. And maybe you've been doing it for a few months or a year or a couple of years, and you're not anywhere near where you would like to be. So what can you do to speed that out? And some of you are already doing what I'm going to share with you, but you might need to fine tune it. Now, first, before I go into what exactly I'm talking about today, I just want to share. Now I've got a phone call. Sorry, we're going to have to hang up on them. I'm using my phone to go live on Instagram, and somebody just called me. It is very, very sad to learn yesterday that another company has just stopped ringing me. I'm just going to hang up on you. Sorry. And they're doing it again. Wow. It must be somebody that really is trying to get through to me. I hope nothing's wrong. Sorry for the distraction there. We'll see if they ring again. That's why you need to put although my phone is on Do Not Disturb, so those calls shouldn't be coming through. Anywho, let's continue on. It is very sad to learn that another company yesterday is just closed their doors. Network marketing company. I guess I'll say the name because it's public knowledge now. But the Body Shop at Home, no one had any warning. They sent out a message to all their I don't know what they call them, whether it's ambassadors or distributors or business partners, whatever they call them, and just said the model as we have it today is no longer. And there is going to be like an affiliate model going forward, so they can still be part of the business as an affiliate type model, but no like team building or residual income, those kind of things. So why do I share that with you? One, it is the absolute reality of the industry that we are in. So if you're in social selling and network marketing, you don't own anything. You do not know when the rug is about to just be completely pulled underneath your feet. You don't know when you build a team and you've got some leaders that those leaders leave and your volume bottoms out. You have no control over decisions of the company. They make them. You have no control over which products come and go. You might have feedback if you're a leader. The company might ask you for feedback, but you have no control. So you are in a business where you have no control. It's scary, isn't it? The other thing is, if you attach yourself to your company, so I messaged somebody yesterday in that business and said, I'm so sorry to hear. I messaged a few people, but I'm just so sorry to hear what's happened. You must be devastated. Everyone's in shock from the business. I'm not sure if anyone's watching, that's from that business, but I feel for you, and I just can't imagine that happening. There are people that have been in that business for 20 odd years. The rug's just been pulled out from underneath them. So it's a real big reality check for every single one of us in this industry that you don't own anything, and you should not put all your eggs in one basket in the online world, in social media, regarding your company. Nobody cares what company you are in. The only thing people care about is the solutions that you can help them with something. The biggest two motivators for every human being in life is moving towards pleasure, so dreams and goals and things that you want, and moving away from pain. Now, when you turn up online and you can give people hope that you can either lead them towards something that they want or take them away from a pain that they have, then they'll be into you. They'll listen to you, they'll buy from you, they might want to be in business with you. That's all that matters. Nobody cares about your company name. Nobody cares who you're with. What they care about is whether you can help them or not. So, what do you think the best thing that you could do for yourself, and the biggest difference that I've done in my business since day one, that has helped me go from somebody that knew nothing about attraction marketing, building a business online? I wore a suit every day in a corporate office. And now I'm a multiple six-figure earner with multiple different streams of income. I've got 12 different streams of income now through everything I've learned. What do you think that one thing is that set me up for this now that I started when I did in day one? What do you think I learnt to do? How do you think I positioned myself online? Share with me what you think that is. This is so important. And if you learn anything from, the Body Shop at Home closing their doors yesterday to their traditional sort of model, they are not the only one. Do you know how many businesses closed in 2023? You would be shocked. There are people in this industry that are doing it tough, companies that are doing it tough because they didn't pivot enough during, COVID. And so they've been left with problems that have, gone on for a few years, and they can't sustain postage, and they can't sustain product prices, and they can't sustain their distribution. You might think you're secure in this industry, but you don't own anything. So what do you think I did in the beginning? How many of you, depends who's watching, but how many of you that follow me that don't work with me closely in my network marketing team know even what network marketing company I'm with? I don't say it. I never did. From day one, when I turned up online, I never branded my company. The thing that's made the biggest difference for me in achieving what I have is I've recognized I have no control over any company that I'm aligned with, we're all just a third party to getting permission to on-sell their products and services and join us in our teams. You don't own anything. The only thing you have 100% control of in your life is you. The reason people will buy something off you is because they dig you, they like you, they think you can give them hope with taking them towards a solution or taking them away from pain, whether that's product focused or business focused with making money online, or a product that you might be promoting health wise or, otherwise. It's you that makes the biggest difference. So the best thing that you can do is, I'm back to this message again, build your personal brand. Make it about you. Stop talking about your company. Nobody cares, for starters. And this is what happens. So you think of, and it was funny, I won't name her, we've got a great relationship, she's in my community, etc. She's in the Body Shop at Home. And she said, basically, you were in my head, because I'm doing the personal branding bootcamp next week, thinking, why didn't I brand myself a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago? Never did it. Heard me talking about it years ago, never did it. So the thing that, there's many points that I'm trying to get across here. I've got lots of thoughts in my brain about this, and I just feel for those people, because those people that have branded themselves as the Body Shop at Home, what are they left with now? I'm sure they'll still find other places to go, and they can still stay in as an affiliate, which is what the business is, moving to. But if you brand yourself, it doesn't matter what company you're with, because people will still stay with you and follow you and dig your value and listen to you and watch what you do online, because it's you. Does that make sense? So yeah, the best decision I ever made when I first started learning about attraction marketing, social media, etc., was to position myself, as me. It's Helen Martin. I am the brand. What do I teach here? The ABC of social selling success. My brand is all about attracting people to us, building a brand and influence, and converting those people to team members and customers. That's my brand, the ABC of social selling success. What's also my term, my motto? Repeat it to me. Those of you that know me well, that have been hanging around me for a while, what do I say all the time about being a something before a something? How many of you know that as being part of my brand? What do you stand for? Knowing your brand is knowing what you stand for and what you stand against. I absolutely stand for, yeah, Katrine's got it there. Hey, Katrine, being a human before a marketer. It's part of my brand. It's part of my passion for what I do here online. I don't care if I build my business a little slower than others. If I can do it with integrity and be a human and build amazing relationships and have people trust me, that's what I'm all about. I want relationships. I want to build trust with people. I want them to know that they're safe with me. It's not all about money for me. It's about relationships and community and systems and setting people up for success. Now, when I branded myself online, I was with a previous company. I changed companies. I've been with the same company for over 5 years now, but I changed companies when I very first went online. Nobody knew. It didn't hurt me because I didn't brand my company. I just carried on as normal. How many poor people from Body Shop at Home are now left with no business because they branded themselves all about the Body Shop? And I don't want to pinpoint anybody or make that wrong. It's just the potential, and the modern way to build online is it's all about you. It's not about your company. So this is the opportunity that I'm giving you guys to go through the personal branding bootcamp with me next week. I'm doing it completely for free. If you need to up your game here, you need to position yourself. You want to speed up your results. You want to build up the know, like, and trust factor faster so you can get more financial results in your business. You need to learn how to brand yourself online. You need to get outside your family and friends. So how do you attract people from the cold market? You've got to have a very sort of focused personal brand for even to attract those people to you. If you just talk about sort of everything, then, why would they buy something off you? They don't even know what you do. So you want to have a brand around that to start attracting, those people to you. Does this all make sense about the importance of this? Every time I hear a company go under, it's just like, oh, those poor people in that company. And then secondly, I hope they've branded themselves and not completely their company, because it doesn't really matter if that happens. They can move on and no one would know. I could move to a different company tomorrow. Unless I choose to talk about it with you, you would not know. And it's not going to destroy my business here or anything that I do online. Do you get the importance of just how important it is for you to position yourself online as you, with who it is that you help and what you help them with? That's what people will be attracted to you for. That's what, what's your journey? What's your story? Share that. That's your personal brand. It's your journey. It's your story. It's like, well, I haven't made any money yet. I'm not successful yet. I haven't recruited anybody online yet. So how can I talk about that? Or, I'm on a weight loss product, but I haven't lost a lot of weight yet, all that kind of stuff. Anything that you're doing online, whether it's building a business or, you're a product user, you are on a journey of some sort. You got drawn into it for some reason because you thought it was a solution to a problem of yours. Why aren't you talking about that? My journey on TikTok just blows me away, because I only started talking about, popped up there last year. I went, I'm not happy. I've got inflammation in the body, been diagnosed with lupus. I didn't even know that at that time that I had lupus. But I'm not happy with myself. I'm going to lose weight. I didn't know what journey I was going to go on. I didn't know the result. I didn't know if I could even achieve the weight loss. I just shared it. What I loved about TikTok is none of my family and friends are there. If they've found me since, well, that's their choice, but I've certainly not invited them there. Massive journey, and I've just shared it. No, journey at the moment, some of you might know, I'm still on, I can't believe I'm going to get there. So I've got 3 hours to go. 3 hours to go to achieve a 90-hour water fast. I've not eaten any food. It's now Friday morning in my part of the world, and I haven't eaten anything since Monday night. I will crack 90 hours of a water fast shortly. And I know I'll get there because I've got more calls. I'm busy. So being busy helps. I've shared that again on TikTok, and people are fascinated. Like, one of my videos got over 60,000 views with a lot of comments. Some people love it. Some people are, they're like, how the hell could you do that? Or that's just a fad. What are you doing? That's stupid. Like, you get all sorts. But for the most part, I'm inspiring people to do it for themselves. What's your journey behind your brand? Don't just teach because that's all you think you can do. Share your journey and have a vision behind who you actually help and what you help them with. And it really amazes me how many people in the industry still are not doing this. And yet I will put hand on heart, say that this is the biggest thing that's made a difference in my business is branding myself, never with my company. In the years that I've been here doing this, I've never branded my company. So I would really encourage you, if you want to build that trust, if you want to attract more people to you, if you want to get more eyeballs on you, and having them look at you for your journey and your story, and giving them hope that you can help them with something where they want to go, or a pain that they want to move away from, then you need to brand yourself and give value. Now, the complication around that is a lot of people are way too broad. 90% of the people that I work with on personal branding are way too broad. You're not niche down enough. You use general terms that nobody understands. You will never get that know, like, and trust really quickly when you're too broad with your branding. So you need to go through the exercise. That's why I highly recommend you join me next week for my free personal branding bootcamp. I won't be on Instagram all next week. I won't be on my business page. I won't be on YouTube. I will only be in my free group delivering it. If you want to be part of that, it's completely free. Go to helenmartinonline.com/branding bootcamp 3. I had to think then. I'll put it up on the screen on Facebook, but you can't see it on Instagram. If you want the link, just put branding in the comments if you're on Instagram. But helenmartinonline.com/branding bootcamp 3. I'm really passionate about this topic, if you can't tell. Branding is my jam. I love it. I love helping people through it. I love people getting frustrating with me when we go through this exercise, because I can see it a lot earlier than what other people can see it. There's only so much I can do for you in the free bootcamp, but I do have my full course coming up after the bootcamp. If you want to work with me closely, if you get through the bootcamp and you're like, oh, I'm still not sure, there's going to be options for you to go further. But does that make sense about the importance of this in your business? So if you haven't got this nailed down yet, I would highly recommend that you take this seriously. Okay. Good morning. I've got a few Facebook users here, so I can't see who you are. So that means you're watching from my group. Just click the StreamYard link at the very bottom of the description of my live so I can see who you are. So the next time I go live, I'll be able to see your name. Okay. Hey, Nicola, how are you? So excited to see you after your glitches today. Oh my gosh, I've had every technical nightmare and a real, it's just been one of those mornings. But hey, you just roll with it. Whatever happens, you just roll with it. Keen to hear what you're talking about today. So now you know what it is. Hey, Katrine, great to see. Hayley's on. Hayley knows exactly what I'm talking about. Hayley's in that company that I mentioned, and I feel for Hayley. Hayley's been in our community for quite a while, and it just breaks my heart what you guys are going through in your company. So just so feel for you and everybody else that's in this situation, Hayley. I know you will bounce back, and you'll be fine, but it doesn't soften the blow at the moment. So just really feeling for you and everyone else, Hayley. You have a friend that's affected. Yes, so very sad for all that's affected. Let's be a friend to them for losing an income stream and try to get them to join us. for the boot camp, obviously, and helping them out. Please, when this happens, don't jump on those people and go, oh, you should join my company. That's not what they need right now. They need support. They need compassion. This is the ugly side of network marketing that I see. People jump all over people and go, oh, come and join my team. It's like, give them space and time and healing and let them make their own decision of where they want to go. So please don't do that. Yes, Nicola, you sold yourself and promoted yourself and not the company. Absolutely. Haley knows, branded yourself. Katrine, be a human before a marketer, give value and serve your tribe. In the process, you build the know, like, and trust and influence. And, the goal is, not necessarily, don't get caught up in vanity numbers of, huge followings and things like that. It's the relationship that you have with that audience. When you brand yourself, you show up live, you share your journey, you share how you can help people, you're really tuned into who you can help and what you help them with. That know, like, and trust builds really quickly. So you can have a really small audience, but if you've got influence over that small audience, you can get better results. When I was really into it, affiliate marketing and promoting certain affiliate products, it always blew me away when I was on the leaderboards and winning affiliate competitions against people that were way more successful than I were in the industry. But the community that I had and have, hopefully you guys trust me. I'm coming from the right place. So people trust me, and if I'm going to recommend something, then it means something to me. I just don't recommend stuff for the sake of it. If I recommend a program or a product or something like that, it's because I believe in it. And occasionally when I bring that to my community, then they trust that because I have that influence. And I've won an iPad, an iPhone, a stand-up desk, speaking on stage at events. I've won a lot of stuff over the years from winning affiliate contests. And I don't have the biggest audience, compared to some of the people that were also marketing those things. So this is why I'm telling you, this is what's made the biggest difference. It's branding me. It's what I bring to the table. It's what I can teach. It's the value that I provide. It's you guys getting to know, like, and trust me. Because you're certainly not going to do any trainings of mine if you don't trust who I am or where I come from or what I stand for. So hopefully you guys know what I stand for and what I bring to the table, and that I'm really genuine about helping the people and serving my people in our online crew here. Like, I'm really passionate about that. I just want that for you. Okay? So if you can take anything from the experience of what has happened to the Body Shop at Home, no warning. Just an announcement from the company, we're shutting our doors to that model. If you want to stay with us, you can just be an affiliate and just get affiliate, but no team building, no residual income. If they've earned company trips, that's gone. Like, would you ever want that with your company? So don't brand the company, brand you, but learn how to do that properly. Because I see a lot of people with what they think they're branding themselves online, but their message is so broad that it's not really going to get them any traction. That's what I don't want for you. So you might know you need to do it, but you might not really know how to put it together. Let me help you with that next week in our personal branding bootcamp. Okay? I'm working on branding, but can always do better. I'll sign up as soon as this video ends. Awesome, Ford. Even if you guys have got a brand, I would still recommend you go through the branding bootcamp. It's free. It's when I do my live videos anyway. So if you normally watch me live, it's no extra time for you to go through this training. But there's always something that you will learn, or, sometimes you need to hear things over and over and over again before it actually really sinks in. And personal branding is one of those things. And finding the right words and the right messaging for your social media is just so important in this modern day online. And that's what's going to make the difference between you speeding up the results in your business or not. Okay. So my first live video of the week will be day 1 next week. This is my last live video for the week. So get yourself registered, helenmartinonline.com/branding bootcamp 3. Okay. The link is also on my website. So if you just go to helenmartinonline.com, you'll find at the bottom of the page there a link to the bootcamp as well. if you lost it all. Okay. So I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I really look forward to seeing those of you that are going to attend the boot camp next week for that on day 1. For those of you that are not attending the boot camp, I will see you everywhere else live the week after. Oh, and am I going overseas the following week? So the week after will look a little bit different because I'm going to America. I'm traveling from Australia to LA to speak at an event. So I'll fill you in more about that next week. Okay. I will catch you next week for day 1 of the boot camp. Bye.